Hi everyone, welcome into this week's my weekly CBS Fix. This week's parsha is Parshas Mishpatim, and I have the following halachic question for you. Tell me what you think the law in this case is. Now, the Torah states in this week's parsha that if somebody lights a fire to a person's field or to his crops or whatever it is, he has to pay for it. Pretty simple so far. You damage something, you got to pay for it. The question is as follows, though. Today's day and age, there's such a thing called homeowners insurance. So if a person were to go and burn down somebody's house, is he actually obligated to pay the homeowner for the value of that house, or is he not obligated because the person has insurance anyway? What would you say in this case? Now you can press pause and think about it, and I'll share the answers with you. There's a few answers. It happens to be a machlokas. The Or Sameach rules that he is actually obligated to pay as well. The person who owned the house, the homeowner, will actually receive payment twice. Cha-ching! So first he'll get money first from the insurance company, and then at the same time, he will also get his $250,000 from the person that actually burned down the house. The other answer given by Rabbi Chaner Wasserman, who lived back in the 50s, he rules that the person actually does have to pay. The person who made the fire has to pay, but he does not give the money to the person that actually owns the home. He actually gives the money to the insurance company as restitution for them having to pay the homeowner his $250,000. So the person has to pay, but not to the homeowner. The homeowner only gets to collect once, but he does have to make restitution to the insurance company. A third answer given by the late Rabbi Aaron Leib Steinman, who was a tremendous rabbi, just was passed away not long ago, lived in Bnei Brak. He says that actually the person who lit the fire is exempt on all accounts. Why? The person is already being paid by the insurance company, and so therefore he doesn't have to pay him as well. And the reason, and for him to pay back the insurance company, he also holds he is actually exempt from, because it is what's called a grama, an indirect damage that he's doing, or indirect loss that he's causing to the insurance company, and therefore he's exempt to pay. So now that is the law. Of course, if this ever happens to you, ask your local Orthodox rabbi for a particular ruling in your case. But what I wanted to touch on as well is what may actually be the point of dispute. Now, when A burns down B's house, B has to get paid back. Now, why does B have to get paid back? Is it because the Torah mandates that A has to reconstitute what B lost, or is the reason that A has to pay? Meaning, is it a penalty imposed on the person that lit the fire? Or is the penalty not there as a penalty for the person who actually lit the fire? The penalty is simply there to state if you cause somebody a loss, you have to restore that loss. So it seems that the first two views hold that the person actually has to make the payment as a penalty. And so therefore, it doesn't matter that he's also getting insurance money. You have to make the payment, or you have to pay, whether you're paying the homeowner or whether you're paying the insurance company. Rabbi Aaron Leib Steinman could hold that, no, the idea of the payment is that the money should be restored, or the loss should be restored to the person that actually suffered the loss. And in this case, the money is being restored, and therefore there's not any reason for the person that lit the fire to actually have to pay the person as well. Have a great Shabbos. Thank you for listening.